Yep. Oh, morning. Oh, get my cup. Oh, just brewed my cafe. Had some Equator cafe today. That's good stuff. It's a good brand. Well, I don't know if all of theirs are good, but the one that I use is good. It's their single origin one, not a blend. I'm not a big fan of the blends. Mm. Oh, it smells so good. Mm. Oh, that is a good cafe. Highly recommend it. Got my container of it right there, but yeah, I actually have another bag. Oh, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. The Panamanian Geisha by Grandeval is definitely my favorite still, but honestly, this is really good. And price-wise, dramatically cheaper. Still prefer my geisha though. I'm never gonna get rid of that one. Absolute best cafe. But anyway, probably shouldn't even be drinking it, but yeah, because I got a medical appointment today. Gonna have a liver biopsy. Fun times. I'm gonna stick a giant needle in my stomach. Or in my abdomen. Yeah. Has to do with they couldn't explain. They were worried about potential liver failure due to a bunch of the enzymes in my blood tests, and then they were like, "Oh, well, let's do a more blood test." Oh, still no, we don't know. It's like, well, I exercise. That's the reason. It's that their elevations are there. But whatever. They do, a CT. They do a what's the one with ultrasound? Still no explanation. I go to the liver doctor. They, oh yeah, we're gonna do a biopsy, just to make sure there's nothing wrong. Fair enough. I mean, I want to make sure there's nothing wrong. That's always good, but so I got that early this morning. I have to go do that. It's actually made an interesting thing schedule-wise because I don't like to work out too late, so I'm gonna go straight from the appointment to the gym. But there is a big gap between leaving the house and then getting to the gym. So it'll end up, because I do my morning 6K in a rice bucket every day in a fasted state. Because I stop eating it by no later than 1 p.m. No later than 2 p.m. So sometimes it's usually between 12:30 to 1 p.m. Within that hour is when I have my last meal of the day. And so it's a decent number of hours by the morning when I have my 9 o'clock meal. But, so I'm in a fasted state then, but I have done strength training in a fasted state before. I hated it. Don't like it. but that's what it's gonna be today. You gotta be able to adjust to things in life. But I've got something that I store here. Don't always have it, or I don't always use it. It's a very rare use thing for me. But I put it into this black cylinder. It is pre-workout. I have some Ghost pre-workout. I don't ever use it, but I have it just in case I ever want it. Or if somebody else wants some. So I'm going to bring that with me. And I'm going to take it. A big dosage of caffeine and nitro. Should help. Should help make me be able to rush in there and kill it for an hour and a half, even though I'll have nothing in my stomach. Well, it is what it is. I'll manage one way or another. Yeah, well, yeah, you got to be willing to adjust. And yeah, I have done it before, and I was actually already thinking about doing a 48-hour fast here soon. So I might just, this will be I could have used this as a starting off point to do the 48-hour, but I have a bunch of fruit. Don't want it to go to waste. That's what I was planning on doing, was doing the 48-hour after all my fruit's gone. I guess this will be a bit of a testing. And I'm of course doing this because my body needs some kind of trigger to affect my metabolism a bit right now, because it's just stalled at such a low quantity. Such a low freaking insane, like just bonkers. Now, the amount of activity, like I work out for an hour and a half, 5 days a week at the gym. Morning 6K, and then the rice bucket, that's about 7 to 8 minutes. I do, 100 jumping jacks immediately after my meals, which I only have 2 of a day. Wash dishes. I'm standing pretty much all day, unless I'm driving. Hitting like 15 to 17,000 steps a day. And yet, gaining weight at 2,250 calories. That's just ridiculous. And I track my stuff, and I gotta say, my blood pressure, tracking that, I can tell it's just incredibly low unless I'm actively exercising. It's like the only calories I burn are when I'm actively exercising. My body has just gotten so efficient. It's very frustrating, but it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do. I have found that doing things like doing a 48-hour fast kind of thing can help. It's like reset my body a little bit. So I just eat like 300 grams of protein and then do 48 hours without anything. So except for the black coffee. Black coffee, that's staying, no matter what. So, but anyway, so I had to do some adjustments today, unfortunately, on the fly. But it is what it is. So, gonna head out. I got some work to do this morning before I head out. It's not quite time for my morning walk, but alrighty. Well, I'm not gonna have a particularly good one today, unfortunately, but I'll do my best anyway. And I hope you have a good one, or a bad one, whatever you're trying to have. So yeah.